Welcome to TJ and Jodi's house.
Whoa. No, I wasn't talking whoa to you, Rob. You can go. Off you go. You say, whoa, this feels weird because we haven't been here in a long time.
No.
How long has it been since we've done a TJ and Jodi house?
3 weeks.
Is that all?
Yeah, because remember, I wasn't coming back a couple more weeks, but you made me.
Oh, that's right. You were going to drag up, not come back. And I haven't seen Mr. Todd in all of that time either.
3
Yeah,
weeks?
it's been a while.
Have we?
Wow.
He's still pretty. I'm really worried about what this is going to look like today
Why?
because this is a different camera. The good camera broke, and when we switched over to do TJ and Jodi's house, I sit in Ace's spot and you sit in mine. Mm-hmm. And so Ace's camera broke last week, and they had to replace it with an old camera.
Yeah.
And he's been complaining about how it looks ever since.
Well,
So if it looks bad on him, then they know it's going to be looking.
my
looking bad on
light's
me.
not working, and I feel
I
like
know.
this camera is facing over my shoulder.
Well, Todd's looking at it on the screen right
Yeah,
now.
you
so
look fine, except I got to fix your camera from where TJ
See?
jacked it up.
Told you.
how did I jack it up by
When you were
moving
trying
that
to-
light,
To
trying to
fix my
fix the
light.
light?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is not the
Whatever.
return I had hoped for.
Oh my God.
I mean, seriously.
Do you need to fix the camera?
No, we're good.
Sorry if y'all see one eyeball. Not
Yeah,
my fault.
you never see Jodi's eyes. It's always her eyeballs.
My eyeballs.
Yeah.
Sponsor is of TJ and Jodi's house, Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. And we were just talking about them before the show started, and not because they're a sponsor, but because they're cool.
Yep.
What was that you needed? She sent us a video of her sitting in our chairs in the showroom.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
Katie, who is one of the owners of Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. If you need anything as far as bedroom furniture, mattresses, box springs, chests of drawers, dressers, all of that stuff, they got it.
Everything.
Babies' rooms, regular children rooms, adult rooms.
I'm about to sneeze.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Gross.
I'm sorry. It may happen
And
again.
also the living room, they've got all of that. And she said people come in there and say, I want to sit in TJ and Jodi's living room.
Isn't she sitting in the chairs
Yeah.
y'all have?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the little thing
Yeah.
that she
Those are
did.
comfortable
Send us
chairs.
that video.
Yeah, comfy.
So any of that you need a great price, and you need it available and delivered by great people who don't act like they're delivering something to your house by the force of a gun. We're here to deliver the furniture. It's not like that.
No,
Not at all.
not at all. Mm-hmm. Not at all. They're
So,
great.
yeah, back before they even started sponsoring stuff on the podcast and all, we recommended them to people, and people go to them.
Yep.
Because if Jodi says you need to go buy something at a certain place, that's where you got to take that.
That's true. I won't say it if I don't mean it.
Yeah. Whether they're paying you to say it or not.
Nope. Nope.
Because sometimes some stores I was like, Jodi, they need to pay you to be sending all those people over there. You got a name. Use it. So Jodi and I went for a big thing this weekend, this Saturday, and we were completely out of our element.
Yep.
And I told something about it on the radio this morning on the regular old show.
You did.
Yeah, about how I supposedly broke rules that
Little bit.
I didn't realize and all
Yeah.
that. And we got to tell everybody about the great visit that we had with your sister and her husband and the children, their children. And how we need to also get in touch with the people at Guinness Book of World Records to alert them that there's a new record for the longest a family stays and visits with another part of their family. That had to be some kind of record.
You're ridiculous.
Am I, Jody? Am I?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so. And then, of course, Jody's going for a big brunch today after the podcast.
What ensues a big brunch versus just a brunch?
Well, a brunch is a brunch,
And it's not
And what is
brunch.
today, Monday?
I'm going at noon. It's lunch.
Okay, but are you going to eat regular food or breakfast food? Because the place
Regular.
you're going to is a breakfast place.
But they have both.
They do?
Yes.
Mm.
See, you don't even know.
No, because I never get to go to things like that.
Well, you don't have no friends that invite you.
Okay, here we go with the no friends again. That's your,
It's because you
your
don't want
go-to
any.
thing. It's
You don't want any.
Oh, I would like a few friends
You
here or
would?
there. Yes.
Oh. Mr. Todd, will you be his friend?
I try. He just don't want to. I'd be his friend.
He is my friend. We've been friends for 20-something years.
Yeah,
Just
but we
not
don't
that
ever-
kind of friends.
We don't ever do anything together.
Right, that's what I mean.
He likes friends like that.
Yeah, he's like friends
Keep their distance.
that friends with no benefit.
Yes.
That is the benefit. Friends that can do stuff what I want to do when I want to do.
Oh,
That's the
gosh.
kind.
That's a great friend.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we got a lot of stuff coming up, and we will get to all of it next. Hang on.
TJ and Jody's house.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ show?
Here at Sweet Dreams, we love to kick back and listen to our favorite podcast, TJ and Jody's House, and hear them mention all the time the awesome furniture they got from us at Sweet Dreams. And just today, we actually had a customer come and buy a whole house full of furniture because they heard us on TJ and Jody's House.
The Ace and TJ show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief,
Built to last.
better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
TJ and Jody's house.
Hi. That was quick. My earbud's falling out.
Your tiny little ears.
I know. I have tiny ears.
Tiny ears.
Tiny ears, a tiny mouth, and tiny nipples. I do. They're
All right.
they're widow. Maybe the size of a dime. Maybe. Don't be spitting stuff on that Mac. Don't spit monster on the Mac.
Oh, I know, right?
Todd.
On the Mac.
Oh my God.
So, Saturday was a big day that had been in the works for a while. My little friend Jenny was sponsoring a race car for the dirt track races with her one part of her fitness center, the Jet Performance Labs is what it's called in Mooresville, North Carolina, and it's where athletes train. Athletes from little kids all the way to NBA players and NFL players and stuff. And she was the full sponsor and owner of a sprint car, they call them, mini sprint. Is that what they said it was?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, and so we were going to support her in this race thing.
Mm-hmm. Monopoly piece.
Mm-hmm. And the driver of the car's name is Tanner. Tanner Gray is his name. And he's gone from the drag racing world to the dirt track to the truck series, all of these things. It's just one of those crazy people that grew up wanting to race things and just whatever has a motor in it and he can jump behind and try to beat somebody else. Well, you have to be that type of person to want to do these sorts of things.
Yeah.
So anyway, he was the driver of the car. So we're all out there supporting Jenny's car.
Which it was a nice. It was a nice car.
Yeah, it was great.
The paint job.
Yeah.
And everything, it looked good.
But that's just not something that our family is familiar with on how the rules work, what the protocol is, any of that.
And the whole family came.
Yeah.
Even the boy one, he never comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, like I said, it's a big thing for Jenny, so we support it.
Yeah.
And one of the things, and that's what I was talking about on the regular old show today, was they were under caution. And I didn't know when they had them all stopped on the track, the cars were stopped right in front of where we were watching the race. And so I started like, Tanner, like yelling at him and just waving. Yeah. And he looked up and saw me, and then he gave fist in the air because this car is so tiny.
He can't move.
Yeah, and so all he could do is lift his hand, hey. And everybody freaked out. Like, what is he doing? Why is he doing that? Some woman behind us who listens to the show, I guess, a lot, she goes, he's the only one that could get away with doing that. I'm like, what did I do? All I said was, hey. You didn't
just say, hey, okay? You made a spectacle a little bit.
No, I just stepped out and I said, Tanner.
He
Hey.
went, Tanner, hey. Like we hadn't just seen him like 10 minutes before either. But
if there would have been a timeout, like say we were, in a baseball setting, and we were down sitting on the first base side, and somebody we knew were playing first base, and they had a timeout, and nothing was happening, I would yell to that person, "Hey, hey!" and then wave at them.
I thought it was the same rules.
But I thought, why would it be any different? They're not. It's not like the cars were going around the track at the moment.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
And then after that race, it was a heat. Tanner won that heat. And so everybody's excited, and we go back down to the trailer hauler thing where all these people are gathered. And there was some sort of a mechanical problem. They thought he had done something to hurt the car on the last lap. And they were trying to figure out whether it was a spark plug or whether he blew the engine or whatever. So during that time, I went to the bathroom. And when I came back which is a long walk up to the bathroom, when I came back, I looked into the trailer, and Jenny and a couple of other guys I didn't know and Tanner were up there talking. So I walked up there. I didn't realize that probably was a meeting that I didn't need to be a part of. I just thought, hey, there's Jenny hanging out. I'm gonna go say hey. So I go up in there, and Tanner is out of his fire suit, and he says to me, well, we're done for the day. It was whatever, hole in the piston or whatever, so we're done for the day. So I think okay, that all happened while I was at the bathroom. Yeah. And I'm obviously the last one to know this. So I'm going to be sarcastic, funny, and I'm going to walk out of the little hauler thing, and then I'm going to act like I'm telling everybody else the news, and that'll be funny. So I walk out down the little ramp from the trailer, and everybody's looking at me, and of course, I'm wearing my jet jacket to support, the team, and I start giving it one of these, like fingers across the throat, going, "He's done. We're done. That's it."
He said it's over here.
It's over.
That was pretty ballsy.
But I thought they all knew. Come to find out, that was the first that they had gotten an official word that he was out of the race.
Because his mother said, she was laughing, and she goes, okay, can you tell us why? And now tell him what you said.
I said, well, I don't really know a lot other than the fact that he's in his street clothes. So I figure it's over.
I was like, oh my God, get him off of that ramp.
Oh my God.
So instead
Yeah.
of it looking like self-deprecating as I was going for it, like, all right, this idiot, ha ha ha, we all know it's over. He's not, he's pretending like he's got some. They actually thought that I was coming out of there taking a step into a place where I didn't belong, which is what I was doing, but I didn't know I was doing that.
Oh my goodness.
So I bet they all think that I'm just a jerk coming in there and think, who does he think he is, being the one to deliver the news? And then I didn't even know that some of the people standing around there, and then I didn't notice there were a bunch on top of the hill looking down, were all of Tanner's fans. And that's how they got word that he wasn't going to be able to race anymore, is because of me being an idiot down there going, it's over.
Be back at that.
It's over.
Anytime soon. We don't.
And no
belong.
wonder his mom, she was probably laughing like, okay, whoever you are, but
Yeah.
why is it over?
Yeah.
So I gotta find the right people to apologize to and all that, which should be
What
everybody.
did Jenny say? Did she say anything?
Laughing
was
her head
laughing.
off.
She was
She wish she'd
laughing.
had our video on. Because, he's up there being a
God.
dork. And I'm just looking like, what in the world?
The kids are, wanting to crawl into the ground. I'm sure.
Oh, well, that was a fun experience, and hope we enjoyed it, because that will probably be our last.
Yeah, probably.
So
So come to find out, the conversation inside the thing is that they had walked away for some privacy for a conversation between the team and car owner, which would have been Jenny, and the crew chief people and the driver. And then here I go walking up in
You're
there.
like, hold my beer.
Yeah. Hey, what y'all doing? Well, it's over. Okay. I missed that part while I was in the bathroom.
there's a reason we were all outside on the ground.
Nobody told me.
Okay, well.
Oh my God.
So anyway, that was fun.
Yeah. But
One and done there.
But as it goes, more, and I think about it, that it goes longer, it is becoming more and more embarrassing, because I was trying to make fun of myself, and the last thing I want people to think about me is that I think I'm something special, or I have an entitlement to something. Yeah, Jenny's my friend. I have the entitlement to walk up in here in the middle of this meeting and then go announce to the crowd that the race is over on his end. He's not racing anymore.
Oop.
Oh, I mean, it just gives me a knot in my stomach.
Well, so
And I
now,
wasn't drunk. That's another thing. This was early in the afternoon.
so now a press release or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'm
that's
gonna
what
have
you need,
to.
a press release.
Because I can't,
That'll make you feel better.
but I can't rely on Jenny to
No.
be able to relay my apologies or how it was.
Because she thought it was hysterical. She didn't care.
Yeah. Or she would just say, stop effing worrying about it, being stupid. They're fine.
Yeah.
But that is a sign that we don't need to have anything to do with any
Right.
racing or
I agree.
Did you have fun at the race though?
Yeah, obviously I had a blast. I was out there holding court.
I liked it because it was fast. It's fast.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, races tend to be
No.
they go fast.
Shut up. You know what I mean. Is it NASCAR that's forever and ever and ever, round,
Yeah.
round? Okay, well, that one's just a couple of rounds and you're done.
Yeah. I think that's on the official brochure
And it's kind
in
of,
the rule books. Just go round, you're done.
But I like when they flipped, as long as nobody's hurt.
Yeah. And they had that.
A couple of those.
And they
Oh
also
my
had some
gosh.
little kids out there that were about 5 or 6 in go-karts.
barely out of diapers. And I'm not kidding. They're in these little cars. One was a little pink one. It was so cute. But if I was that mom, oh my gosh, I'd have a heart attack. But they were so tiny. I love them. Tiny
Yeah,
little
that's
things.
how they start.
It's cute though. Well, it gives them something to focus on besides being out in the streets doing no good.
Right. As most 5 and 6-year-olds are.
5 and 6-year-olds are on the street.
Because then they'll continue.
Okay. All right, so we got to take a break, and or do we? Yeah, we do. We have to take a break, and then
I want to hear about her sister.
We got to talk about.
I don't.
Got to talk about her family. And
I got to go.
that they're probably still at my house. I just don't know
They're
how
never
long
coming
that
back.
how long that visit was. Hang on.
More from TJ and Jody's house next.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
Here at Sweet Dreams, we love to kick back and listen to our favorite podcast, TJ and Jody's House, and hear them mention all the time the awesome furniture they got from us at Sweet Dreams. And just today, we actually had a customer come and buy a whole house full of furniture because they heard us on TJ and Jody's House.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Let's go. It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.
We were just discussing the next small town adventure we got to do. Not we have to do, but we're going to do. We're going to kick that back up for the new year.
We did one over break with our kids.
Yeah.
Forest City. Christmas lights. It was such a cute little quaint town.
Yeah, and it was really cold.
It was.
Remember how
very
cold that was?
Yeah. But we're gonna have to go back because I would like to go in some of those stores and stuff that were open. They had like a little
That were not
diner. I mean, not open. Yeah. So yeah, that was such a cute town.
Yeah, and so my vacation for Christmas has always been about 2 weeks because of the way ratings are taken and all. It's just that those are the down times of radio because people aren't listening in their normal habits and all that. So the first week was fine. It was relaxing and we did stuff like that. We went and looked at the Christmas lights and all that. And then the second week was completely absorbed by Jody's family. They figured that I had enough vacation that they would come and rob me of the second week. And it was nothing but running and doing and going and cooking and I was exhausted by the time they left. They even added a day on us at the last second. Like they were supposed to be here up in the day on this day, but they decided to come early in the evening the previous
To drive
evening.
straight through.
Yeah, they drove straight through, and so got lucky enough to get an extra day out of them. So
Yeah.
there was that.
Well. Okay. What?
And she just says that like it's fine. Like, so what? You lost a week of vacation. Big deal.
You still slept late every day. You
No, I
still got to
didn't.
watch TV.
I didn't sleep late that day that I went to Starbucks for your sister and got coffee.
Okay, see, he does love her.
Because
He does.
so wait, but first of all, I had to go to the store to buy caramel macchiato creamer for her and her husband because that's what they drink in their coffee. Well, that wasn't good enough. One night she goes, Chuck, that's her husband. Chuck, you need to go to Starbucks for me in the morning and get a caramel macchiato from there and la da da da. And then the kids started throwing in their orders and everything. And I said, poor Chuck, I'll get up and go get it. just to keep him from having to do it.
Yeah.
And now you want to complain about it when you volunteered to do it.
I'm not complaining about it. You said I slept late every morning.
You
and I
did,
didn't.
except that morning.
And then we had to go on we went to Blowing Rock, North Carolina for the day one day.
Yeah.
And it was cold and we were going to walk into all the little shops there and take them into I've seen all the little shops, and there's nothing for me in there. So, but Chuck likes looking at all that stuff. But we were going to start by going to the Mellow Mushroom, which we did. And when we got ready to leave the Mellow Mushroom, it was pouring rain, freezing cold rain.
I think it was a misty rain.
No, it was pouring when we left. It was pouring. So then I thought, okay, well, darn it, that's going to be the end of this trip, because we're surely not going to walk around in the rain and the cold in the mountains.
But we did.
Much to my chagrin, we did.
Yeah.
And it was miserably cold and wet. But that was, that was a fun vacation day for me.
Isn't that the trip where you said y'all went to the downstairs of that gallery of the butt paintings or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't go down there. I've been down there before, but Jodi and her family went down.
I didn't go.
Boy would stand outside with me in all the stores because they're small and you get, all claustrophobic in there and everything. Plus, it's burning up hot.
Which I love.
In those stores. But yeah, one of the stores, if you go downstairs, there's a lot of homoerotic art. I think that's what it's classified as, homoerotic art. And they don't have anybody standing there that says, hey, you may not want the kids to come in, or kids aren't allowed in here. So the 11-year-olds that were with us are just going,
they got
checking it out.
Did you get one for the fireplace?
Yeah, I didn't go in. I didn't go down there. I didn't. Oh, well.
But, those country Louisiana people came up from that going, oh, my God.
They did.
And Chuck comes over and he goes, hey, did Braxton tell you what he saw down there? I said, yeah, I heard him talking about it. That's the 11-year-old son. And he goes, man, I had no idea. Down there. It was a man's butt.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but I mean, it was so fun. The whole thing.
You know what? Do you know how many times I said for him to stay home? I really wouldn't have cared. Yeah. But he had to come because he has to have something to complain about.
What, to the Blowing Rock trip? You did not offer me not to go.
I offered you not to go there. I offered you not to go to the pit when we went to do go-karts.
Oh, yeah, that's another one.
You went to what?
All day
the pit.
This place called the Pit, where it's go-kart racing and stuff like that. Right up my alley.
But really, nobody cares if you stay home. But you just want, so then you don't want to, and you go, and then you complain about it for the next year.
Because if I didn't go, I would seem like a jerk.
Nobody cares. Oh, okay, yeah, that's it. Because if you didn't go,
yeah.
Yep, you're a bundle of fun.
Whew. And then it goes. They stayed through New Year, like they left the day after New Year.
New Year's Day, the second.
Yeah, right. The day after New Year. And I spent the entire day cooking.
You did.
New Year's Day.
You did. Chuck cooked New Year's Eve. You cooked New Year's Day.
And I cooked another night.
Her birthday.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So we got a big birthday celebration out of my vacation as well. So that's good.
My vacation. You were fine. Don't worry, they'll never come back.
You think?
I'm going there.
Really?
Yep. I go next month.
Which I'm fine with those vacations when you go there.
I'm fine with it too.
Those
it's
are
fun.
those are my favorite vacations.
Yeah, mine too.
Except you don't ever go when I'm on vacation. You always go when I'm working.
Because I don't want you to go.
I know, but if I'm on vacation and you go, then that's a real vacation.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that.
Oh my God.
Because you'll be gone there and I'll be gone here. No, but when you go
Do you
on
realize
those
how much
vacations,
fun you are? Do you hear
but
yourself?
when you go on those vacations, what ends up happening with me? 2 days of sitting in traffic going to and from the airport at the worst possible times.
I remember that. Remember him complaining about taking you to the airport?
When my dad was so sick, yeah. Yeah, rude.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
How's your dad doing?
He's much better. Yeah. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
And then, but seriously, the last time you came home, what time was it? It was like plane landed at 5:30 or something in the
I
big
can't
city.
control when that plane lands.
Yeah, you could do it won't kill you to do a layover. She just refuses to do a layover. She's got to have a
I
direct
did a
flight.
layover, boy.
But you should have gone 2
I was
stops.
in Dallas.
We should have stopped in Dallas and Houston.
You know what? I'm getting a car service next month.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, that's
Yep.
so impersonal.
Nope. I bet the car driver of that service would be nicer than you.
Not if it's having to go at 5:30
Yes,
in
he
the
would.
afternoon.
Yes, he
in,
would.
In big city
You're not
traffic,
taking us.
5 o'clock traffic.
You're not taking it. Laney's going with me. You're not taking us. We out. We're going to get a driver who's nice.
Yeah.
We're not even telling you when we're leaving. You're just going to say, "Where are they not home today?" We're going to be gone. We're gone a week.
Yeah.
So good luck with the podcast because I'm not there that week.
Which that's a long time for you to be visiting as well. Anytime you're visiting somebody, even if they're family, for a week, it's too long. 4 days max.
I'm going to stay with.
Unless somebody's sick, and you're
I'm
there,
going to stay a night though with one of my childhood best friends.
What's his name?
Teddy Ruxpin.
I'll never tell.
Yeah, you got a lot of time to do stuff in this trip.
I know.
We're going to Mardi Gras.
Yes.
You going to Mardi Gras for real?
Not the New Orleans one.
No, not New Orleans, but we are going to a little town called Mamu.
Mamu.
It's tiny. Look it up.
Yeah, Todd, juggle it.
Look it up.
Juggle that.
So we'll have fun.
Yeah, you will. You'll have fun.
I do have fun when I go there.
You have fun when you go everywhere.
You get a lot of beads.
Because I flash. Sure. I go to a children's parade. So
That's
that
kind of inappropriate to be flashing at children.
They still do it though.
Do they really?
no,
Trash
not where I
Louisiana
go.
people.
New Orleans probably does, but I'm not there.
They don't have children's parades in New Orleans though. But they'll put the children in the regular ones on the floats and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is fun though. I love it. Lainey loves it. Loves it. Loves it.
Yeah, but again, it's not like the full on like Mardi Gras in New Orleans like you see on
No.
old episodes of Cops and stuff. It's not. Like
And I
that.
also like to go at that time because crawfish is in season, and so then I can get crawfish.
Well, just don't bring your sister or any of them back with you. Leave them
They
down
don't
there.
wanna come to
Leave them
you.
down there. And I know Christy listens to the podcast and all, and so do your parents. I don't mind when your parents come. It's that sister of yours.
I didn't act
'Cause
so
she doesn't
ugly
know
when your
when-
brother came.
Because my brother came and he visited and he got out. He was stick and move. He didn't stay a week. If my brother would have stayed a week, you would have been Miss Grouchy Pants. You would have said he tore up this and he tore up that. He's rough, loud.
I didn't say any of that.
I said you would though if he stayed a week.
I would not.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right. Well then I'm gonna call him and tell him to come for a week
Fine
and
with me.
bring his whole family
I don't care.
and some
See,
kids
those things don't bother
some
me.
kids from next door.
Those things don't bother me. They bother you because you're a grumpy
Right, and then you would think that as my
What
wife,
is your New
you
Year's
would care.
resolution? You stop being so grouchy.
Well, I'm not grouchy.
Huh?
I'm not grouchy.
You are.
I just don't take whatever's thrown at me and go, "Ooh, I love it."
God.
I have an opinion.
You don't love anything though, except sitting your rear end on that chair watching TV.
I like small town adventures.
You do not.
Yes, I do.
How many times on Saturday have you said, "I don't want to do this today. I don't feel like doing it"? He says it, people. I'm
No, I
throwing
don't.
him out there.
No, I don't.
He does.
Whose idea was it when y'all went to that lady's house? Was that yours?
That was his.
Yeah.
You
Because
look like
here's
you
what
had- You had
happened.
fun that night.
Well, he does that before we leave, and then we get where we're going, and then he kicks it in high gear.
alcohol?
Yeah, it
No,
helps.
it doesn't. They don't need that.
But then he gets
I'm a
all
performer,
happy when he's there. You know, it's just getting him there. It's moving him from the puffy couch to the car is a lot. And then once you get him in the car, he's still kind of. And then when you move him from the car seat to a bar stool, things start rolling. And then he gets better and better and better as the day goes on.
So then it turns
Did I
out.
not just explain it perfectly?
But if it turns,
quite the picture.
but if it turns out fine, then why are you saying that it's
Because
bad?
I don't want to deal with the grouchiness before. Just get happy before we go. You know you're going to be happy when we get there, so just start out happy. It's that simple.
Yeah, okay. But some people get tired.
So you're always tired. That is always. Let me tell you something else. He's got a saying now. If I just want to choke him. So if he wants to do something, he'll say, "Some people want to take a nap. Some people want to be. Some people want to be watching TV. Some people want to." I'm like, oh my gosh, nobody cares.
Some people want.
Some people want you
turn
to
the air
shut
conditioner
up.
on. Some people like the fan on.
Some people say we're gonna stay home today. Some people say we're gonna watch TV today. Some people say we're gonna watch a movie. Some people say
Well,
we're gonna take a nap.
That is what they do be saying.
He
people
does.
People do be saying that.
Nobody
not
says
me,
ain't no
it's-
some people. It's
It's
you.
not me, it's people.
God.
But does it make it funnier when our son does it?
No, I can't stand it. Hate that. It's annoying as crap.
Like, some people say we're not going to the mountains today.
And then I go, some people say y'all need to shut up.
All right, are we finished?
Yeah, we're finished. Some people say
Some say we're done.
I gotta go to